Hi there, folks. This is Luke Charles Kuhn at Kuhn Truck and RV, your Class B and B Plus RV specialists. My friends call me Luke and my sisters call me Charlie, but you can call me anytime at 419-899-2020. Myself or my brother Levi would be happy to help you. Please check out our website at truckandrv.com. That's truckandrv.com to view all of our inventory. There's a direct link to this particular RV in the video description below. If you follow that link, it will take you to our website where you can see the pricing and information on this unit. Once this unit is sold, that link will be removed. We are a full service dealer offering warranty as well as financing packages. If you have any questions, please give me or my brother Levi a call at 419-899-2020. For sale today, we have a 2005 Roadtrek 210 Popular with 65,039 miles. All right, folks, here we are inside of this 2005 Roadtrek 210 Popular. As usual, we're going to start in the front, work our way towards the rear, try to give you a good idea of the overall floor plan as well as the overall condition of this unit. Here at Kuhn Truck and RV, we are a family-owned and operated dealership, started by Levi and I's mom and dad in 1976. Today, we specialize in hard-to-find small motorhomes like this Roadtrek. All of these RVs go through the same inspection process before they hit the web. We do our best to make sure these are ready to go the day you come to look at them and take them home for yourself. This RV is special as it was chosen for episode 4 of our Hitting the Highway series, where we took this Roadtrek to Timber Ridge Ski Resort in Gobles, Michigan, with our friends that are soon to be wed, Andy and Tierney. We had a fun time in this unit, and you can see that video in the video description below. We'll put a link as well as on the screen here. In honor of that fun skiing trip, we've decided to nickname this unit Peekaboo after American Olympic gold medal skier Peekaboo Street. Without any further ado, we'll get going on this unit here. We've got a nice, easily accessible entry step here. Got a pocket on the door as well as a cup holder. This window does open, however, it does not have a screen. You do have the shade here you can pull across for privacy. Got a porch light switch as well as a stash spot in the wall there. Got a little storage railing up top. We've got the on-off switch for the onboard Onan 2800 generator that has a fresh service and oil change by our certified Onan technicians. It has 216 hours. That runs off the fuel tank and will continue running till around a quarter tank, so that's not possible to strand yourself. We've got the water heater on-off, so you'll turn that on and off here. That will light itself. We've got your levels test, so you'll push this button to test the levels in your propane, your freshwater, black, and gray tanks, as well as your coach battery. We've got your water pump switch to turn the water pump on and off. That will pump the water out of the onboard freshwater tank to your sinks, shower, and toilet. Got your coach battery on-off switch. This will turn on and off the coach battery. It also disconnects the charging systems to that coach battery, which are your shore power plug-in, your alternator, or your generator. We have your fuse panel here with your 110 fuses and your 12-volt fuses, your 110 breakers and 12-volt fuses. Spinning around to the driver's side. Got a stash spot up top, 110 outlet here in the kitchen. This window does not open, however, it has a shade here. Got standard countertops on this with a 2-burner propane cooktop. We do have some cracking or stress fractures here on the sink. Got a single basin sink. Got an exhaust fan and light there. We do have some drawers here, as well as some storage space. So we have a table here. You can use this table up front in the table mount here on the floor, or you can use that in the back if you'd like. We've got your water heater, as well as some valves that will change around the water coming from the winter tank or the standard freshwater tank. The winter tank is filled via the fill in the rear doors. You can see that on the outside portion of this tour. Also got several drawers here. Stepping into the center of the coach, some more overhead storage. We have a microwave oven. The microwave will run on the generator or shore power. We have a 3-way fridge freezer here. We've got the freezer portion up top. We have a storage drawer down below. Stepping into the rear of the coach, we have storage throughout overhead. We also have a Cool Cat AC and heat pump in the rear, so that will be providing your air conditioner when you plug in or run your generator. It can also have a heat pump. The heat pump will function down till around 40 or 50 degrees outside temperature. Below that, you will have to use the onboard propane furnace. Let's go back quite a ways. The bed here is designed to sleep 3 people, 1, 2, 3 if you make up the big bed, or just 2 separately here in the twin sleepers. It's as nice as easy to get out of bed without crawling over one another. We do have 2 belts here in the rear, so you can take a total of 5 belted passengers, including the 3 front seats and then the 2 belts in the rear. We've got windows that open on the left and the right of the coach with shades around in the back. So you got windows that open on the lower with screens here. These windows do not open. They do have the curtains you can pull across for privacy. We've got a 110 outlet back here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a picture of this bed made up so you can see what that looks like. The twin sleepers measure approximately 6 foot 3.5 inches long and 30 inches wide. This is a very popular sleeping setup in a camper van as it allows you to easily swing your legs out at night and go to the bathroom without crawling over one another. If you make up the big bed in the back, it will measure approximately 6 foot 3.5 inches front to back and 80 inches side to side. This bed is technically designed for 2, but you could potentially sleep 3 people lying either direction in this bed if so desired. Let's take a look at some of the storage bays below the couch bed in the rear of the RV. So we have a compartment on the left or the passenger side. We have a noxious gas detector. We have some water valves in here, so this is not recommended for storage in this bay here, but you could theoretically use it that way. We also have storage here. And then in the back here, this bay is also accessible via the rear entry doors. So you could use this area to access something inside and outside of the RV. Here we are sitting in the couch bed at the rear of the Roadtrek. We have the typical fading along the edges of the carpet in this unit. That's very, very common on Roadtreks in this era. Not a sign of leakage, more of a sign of UV and just age in general. We have a table mount back here. We have your propane furnace tucked over there. We have a fantastic fan in the center. This runs off of your coach battery. It can act like an attic fan at night in place of your air conditioner. So you can open the windows in here, turn this on. This runs off of your coach battery, so you can use this when you're boondocking and get kind of an air conditioner effect. You also have the shower curtain track that runs around the top there. We'll check that out closer here momentarily. This TV is built on a swivel mount, so the TV can swivel out to face the front. This is nice because the front 2 chairs both swivel. The driver's seat is not going to get a very good position due to the steering wheel and cabinet behind it, but this chair you can swivel all the way around, watch TV from the front in case you have people that get up at 2 different times of the day. You can also swivel this seat and connect it with the seat behind it to create that third bed. So those are better for kids or smaller adults. It's not going to be as good for a 6'3" adult like myself, but you can spin this chair and connect it with this for a third bed. We also have an inverter I kind of skipped over earlier inside of this compartment. What that inverter will do is allow you to watch the TV off of the coach batteries. That's nice if you'd like to watch TV while you're going down the road, if you have kids or somebody sitting in the back, or if you just like to be able to watch TV while you're boondocking. There is the thermostat that controls the overhead AC heat pump as well as the onboard propane furnace. We also have a counter slide out here if you'd like to use this to gain some more counter space. Check out this closet here. So we have a wardrobe closet where you can hang your coats or jackets there. Got a table leg as well as some additional cushions. We also have a small drawer at the bottom. Here is the bathroom area. So the stool is right there with the shower curtain that goes around. Got your shower controls right there for the hot and cold water. Also your toilet paper, shelf up top, So the curtain will pull around this track to help keep the water inside of this area. You can use the exhaust fan here. They're a fantastic fan to exhaust the moist air. The flapper here on the door will help to provide more privacy. If you'd like to use this strategically to help block off the rear area, you can do that. The drain goes down into that trench there in the center. So this is one big wet dry area, and the water, the idea here is that it goes down into this trench and prevents it from getting further ahead, but this is still a wet dry area just in case it gets over the trench, but the drain is down inside of this trench cover here. Got another table mount here. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Got a small storage space up front. Might put your sunglasses, sunscreen, things like that. We do have the curtain that pulls all the way around the front, so you can pull that all the way around and meet with this and somewhere in the middle to create privacy for the front. We've also got about 6 foot 1 inches headroom in this unit, so good room for taller folks. What is the difference between a ski instructor and a mutual fund? Eventually, the mutual fund will mature and make a little money. We have a drawer beneath the seat here with the Roadtrek manuals. In addition to functioning as storage, this also will act as a support for the cushions if you'd like to make up the bed up front. Peekaboo here is ready to hit the streets. It's gone through our full inspection process, ready to hit the highway. Aside from some cosmetic blemishes that don't affect the fun or usability you can have in this RV, Peekaboo is ready to go out and have some more adventures. I'm going to call Peekaboo an 8.5 to a 9. Depending on how much you want to ding it for the carpet and just the few cosmetic blemishes we do have, I would say it's a 9. I think it's a very, very nice unit that you'd be happy with. Check Peekaboo out at Kuhn Truck and RV, truckandrv.com, the best little RV dealer around since 1976. Up here in the cabin area, we have power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt, cruise, CD player, Sirius XM satellite capable, Bluetooth ready. Down a little closer to this carpet so you can see what I mean by the fading around the edges. Nothing gross. This has been thoroughly cleaned. No signs of smoking, funny smells, burns. Also, the cigarette lighter is unused. We don't like to say for sure, as some people have very sensitive noses. However, I do think this one is a non-smoker. All right, folks, we're gonna go around the outside of this 2005 Roadtrek 210 Popular, nicknamed Peekaboo. This RV measures 22 feet bumper to bumper with an 11-foot manual awning. It has tires with a date code of 4519. This RV is built on a Chevy 3500 chassis with a 6-liter Vortec V8 engine with just over 65,000 miles. Got a nice looking exterior on this one. We do have your coach battery drawer here. There's 2 coach batteries in there. The reason I don't have that open is we're doing some work on this drawer slide. The furnace exhaust, we do have actual alloy rims on this unit. Closer look at the stripes. We've got a storage bay here with a freshwater hose. These clevises are to run the awning leg supports to. You could also run them directly to the ground, which I prefer. That way there's no chance of running into those supports when you come around the RV, perhaps at night. We have a propane tank here that's built into the RV, so you have to drive the RV where you need to go to fill that up. Tow package, we have airbag suspension on the rear, so you can pump those up on the right and also on the left. There's one tucked back there. Inside the back door here, we do have a nice storage area. You can also access this storage area from the inside of the RV through this door. You also get this nice little basement storage. We have the fill for the winter tank. So the winter tank is a smaller tank that's located inside of the Roadtrek. That helps to keep things from freezing around temperature. Do not recommend going off into the frozen Arctic with that. You have a backup camera here. Full-size spare. The other rear door does open up if you drop the spare down. Some people use this spare like a table while they're camping. We have the fuel fill that will fill the engine as well as the generator. The generator will stop running around a quarter tank, so it's not possible to run yourself out of fuel. We have your city water fill here. You can run the city water or the cord outside of this porthole. If you'd like to close this drawer, you can run those out of that hole. Cable TV hookup, outside shower, as well as the power cord here. Got the back of your fridge as well as the exhaust over the stove. It's the back of the fridge here as well. And another storage compartment here. Back of the water heater. We do have a macerator pump on this unit. So here's where the gray and black water will come out. Here are your gray and black water valves, as well as a low point drain for the fresh water tank. To operate the macerator pump, you'll push this button here. So you'll open the waste gates down here. You'll push the button and it'll come out of the tube. We also have the fill for the regular fresh water tank here. So this is for the main fresh water tank.